Alright, let's talk about one of the hair solutions we can use in game engine, which is I'm talking about like the realistic VFX hair simulation, because this is our VFX channel. I want to go ahead and use this new tool, not new tool, but fairly new tool called NVIDIA Hairworks. It's been here for a while now, but it's kind of like one of those things, still not kind of like a easy implementation. You have to download a lot of things to do that. So let's go download NVIDIA Hairworks. Okay, and we go to the NVIDIA Hairwork website. Okay, you want to go to the tools and then go for this one here and go for a download. Plugin for Maya, of course, and accept that. It'll ask you to, of course, join, and you can either log in if you have an account already, or you join it. So let's go for join it. Just have your email account. Use a temporary email account because I have done this already. Okay. Alright, and then next, must opt in. Okay, next. And then just some random things, organization, industry, location, maybe use United States, and game development, and next. And so take a while to register and ask you to verify your email. Right? Go to your email and then go verify the email. Okay, and the email has been verified. Let's close this page now. Now we can go back again and hit finish. Okay, that should bring us in. And then let's go back again, GameWorks, and then VFX and NVIDIA Hairworks. Okay, now we can go download again there. NVIDIA Hairworks plugin for Maya, and accept that. It's gonna go ahead and download this, save it on the hard drive. We're gonna also download the second tab here and download this Hairwork viewer. Accept that, and it's gonna download again. Okay, so that's the two things we need from NVIDIA part. Okay, so two files. One is NVIDIA Hairwork plugin for Maya. Another one is Hairwork 1.2.1. Now we also need a special version of Unreal Engine, more like a special branch of Unreal Engine that NVIDIA altered to support Hairwork file format. To do so, we have to go to Epic Games. Okay. And then you want to also go ahead and log in or sign in. So I'm going to sign in here, or sign up actually. Don't have a account here yet, so let's go ahead and do that. First name, display name, whatever. Email will be the email we were using before, so gd@gmail.com. Password, whatever. And agree with the terms, and then create accounts. Have done this already, huh? Whatever it is. Password. Oh, this is already being used too. Let's try something else. Adam Tova. And password. And here. And then create account. Okay, that's gonna allow you to register. And back to the Gmail, you should have, whoops, this is also here. We should have one from Epic Games to verify the email, but it's not there. I guess it's fine now, so let's not worry about that. Okay, so we have Epic Game account now. Now one more account we need to create is a GitHub account. So let's go to GitHub. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and log out mine. So sign out. Let's go ahead and create a new one. So sign up for GitHub. Username will be the username, right? Just do whatever. So this time let's use email and password. Alright, And then it's going to ask you for a few questions, and just stay continue here in the first step. And I'm very experienced. I'm doing design. And what are you? I'm a professional, of course. What are you interested in? Let's type in everything, and then submit. And then that should be it. So we now have also a GitHub account. Let's go ahead and go copy. Oh, let's actually check your email, and we have a verified email, right? Let's go ahead and verify that. Okay, so now that's verified. And go close this guy now. And we have NVIDIA, Epic Games, and we have GitHub. Okay, so this time let's copy the GitHub name, your GitHub name, and back to the Epic game and go to your account. And it's asking you that you are not verifying your email. Let's see, we didn't even get one, so let's resend. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, now we got it. So let's go verify your email. Okay, so now we have verified our email. Go back to our personal detail again, and we're gonna go to the connected accounts and just paste in your GitHub name. This name we copied from the GitHub. Very important, you have to use the same name. And let's delete that little space here, and then accept it, and then save changes. Okay, and it's gonna cost another email coming in to you. Take a look. That's from GitHub. Again, just go click there and click on this link. It's gonna bring you to the Epic game, and just view invitation and say join Epic Games. Now this is gonna allow you to download a open source version of Unreal Engine. Okay, so you have to have this in order to actually download the Unreal Engine version that NVIDIA has altered to be able to actually use Hairworks. So we can go ahead and close this guy now, and back to NVIDIA. Okay, we can then go search for the NVIDIA for you know what, let's go actually do a Google search. Just need to go search for NVIDIA Hairwork for UE4 and go to the first link. That's gonna bring us here, and then go down to this link here on GitHub. It's gonna bring us to the actual GitHub repositories for or from NVIDIA. Right, those are branches that is a altered version of Unreal Engine 4, and we're going to use this Hairwork one. Go to branch and go clone or download. Let's go download the zip. Okay, alright, so that's going to be the files we need in order to get started. As you can see, if you don't have this link, if you click on the link earlier on that NVIDIA website, it gives you a 404 arrow. That means you haven't done one of the things you here, like I'm not sure which step, but the linking must be wrong, that your GitHub doesn't have permission, your GitHub account doesn't have permission to read the Unreal Engine source code because you didn't have this link linked up correctly. Again, you should have this email and click there to accept it. Okay, so other than that, some other notes here. You should have Visual Studio 2015 and 2017 installed. For 2017, if you go ahead and open Visual Studio installer, hit yes. If you haven't got one, go ahead and download Visual Studio. Okay, and what you want to do is underneath the Visual Studio, go to modify and make sure that you have development, game development with C++, desktop development with C++. That has a lot of things, and then that should allow you to actually If you use Unity, you probably need those two too anyways. Just check those things that has game engine, right? That should guarantee, or and anything that is having C++ here on those guys. So you can check mine, make sure you have these on, and also underneath the game development with C++. Make sure that you have all the similar SDKs that I'm having. Okay, and that should allow you to do the compiling. Again, if your program, if you have been using C++ to develop any Unreal Engine project, you should be good. If you are not, then, or you never uses it, it's just gonna be a little bit like a hassle. You have to start from scratch. So you probably need to go to the Visual Studio 2017 community download. Go ahead and download that Visual Studio 2017 and download for C++. Okay, and it's gonna download the Visual Studio community. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. Okay, and you run it, it's gonna open Visual Studio installer again, right? If you never install any Visual Studio before, you have to go through this process and download both Unreal Engine, both versions of Visual Studio 2015 and 17. You have to have both, and then I don't know what that is. Okay, install that. Anyway, when it goes through the process, it'll take a long time to download all the components, especially when you check on C++ when you are installing. Anyway, just go ahead and install this Visual Studio Community 2017 and 15, both versions. You install 15 first and then 17. Let me pause and stop this. Yeah, I have that already, and I don't think, can I even stop it? Let me go ahead and stop this. So I have this already. If you don't have this, you go ahead and download it, and then you should be good to go. Again, that's just one of the things I think is beyond the scope of this tutorial, because if you're using Hairwork, you probably are already using Unreal Engine and build games already. So as long as you can build a game, everything should be fun, because that alone requires you to have Visual Studio 2015 and all the C++ SDKs, things like that. Alright, so that's going to be it for our first tutorial, and in the next one we're going to go ahead and really do some work. Okay, see you next time.